Hey guys, it's Josh here from Undercover with another review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Wells M4 Riz. This blaster's been around for a while. My reviews are a bit late, but nonetheless I do want to review it for you guys in case you are just starting and getting into gel blasting. So today we're going to unbox the Wells M4. This is not a Jing Ming, this is not a Lehui. This is just a Wells, it's a separate brand, M4. So everything about it is different to all the other M4A1s. So as you open up, you'll get our little card. You will get a set of instructions in Chinese. That's completely fine because the pictures are pictures. And what you'll essentially get in the box, that's your main piece. That's your Wells M4. Great piece of work, carries great weight just by itself. Then you have an awesome stock, which is better than all the Jing Ming Gen 8s and all the Gen 9s that come standard with their stock. This is heavy, and to me this does feel like nylon as well, so that's another great attribute to this. You'll get your standard just 7.4 lithium battery with your 7.4 USB charging cable. You'll get your magazine, which holds 300 around 280 to 300 rounds. Bottle of pre-made gels, which are pretty much ready to go if you want to test it out. Safety glasses. So, just like the usual blaster setup, you're going to get all that. And today, we're just going to review it. We're not going to do a field test. We'll do that later on in a different one. So, let me grab this out actually. So, let's talk about the M4. So yeah, pretty straightforward to put on. Your battery is going to go into there as usual. Your stock's going to clip straight in, and there you go, straight in. It's adjustable as well, like all the other ones. Your mag's going to go straight in there, and there you have it. The Wells M4 Riz. This thing is amazing. This thing carries weight. I don't know if you guys are content with the see-through body, but personally, I really like the style of this. I know a lot of people, even me myself, I've actually sprayed the body black, and it actually comes out really nice. Or you can just keep it like that, which is awesome. Now, what is there to say about this blaster that's different to the Gen 8s and the Gen 9s? This thing has an amazing build construction quality. This is a nylon handguard, and the handguard is much different, as you can see, than the Gen 9 and the Gen 8. Much more solid construction. The rails, the rail covers, the sight and everything on it just feels so much more stronger. The buttstock is stronger on it as well. It does come with like a thick rubber shoulder rest on there, and just everything is more stronger than the Gen 9, to be honest. Even the trigger pull, it feels tight, it feels good. And yeah, so straight out the box, we calculated this to be 270 FPS. So that is very, very quick for straight out the box. To do 270 FPS. A lot of you guys with the Gen 8s and the scars and all that, you're probably hitting about 240. So this definitely does have an attribute to speed and FPS coming out of this. One of the reasons why is it does already have a steel cylinder in there. If you can see that, it has a black steel cylinder, and the barrel is actually alloy. It already has a black alloy barrel inside of it. The barrel length in the Wells is 33 centimeters, just the same as the ACR. They're a bit longer than your normal 27.5s, which go in the Gen 8s and the Gen 9s. So already you can tell with putting the steel 100% gas, there's no ports in it, so it does compress much harder. And the 33 centimeter alloy barrel, you can already tell the difference with the upgrade, that just straight out the box, this does shoot a bit harder, which is great. It also has a semi and a full and a safe. Click on that, which is great. And as you can see inside, it's actually maneuvered by a steel plate inside the body there. So that's another great function. You're not going to be wearing that out anytime soon. That is a very strong and good function of this blaster. You've got nylon gears inside. If you can see in there, you do have nylon gears built in there. You have a 1.1 spring, which you can easily upgrade to a 1.25 or a 1.3 spring. Now, inside is just amazing, the quality of this build. I've never seen a a blast that was just such a good quality out of the box. If you wanted to upgrade this, you could probably just put a 1.3 in it straight away and maybe just change the O-ring, and you're pretty much almost hitting 300 FPS, no joke, depending on how you install that O-ring. Also, another thing that you guys may have noticed if you do have a Wells M4 is that at the bottom, the pinion gear doesn't sound like it's connecting with the rest of the gears, and it's just going zzz, 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 like that. So that's for one reason. When these come out of the factory, there's a little Allen, a size 2 Allen key port at the bottom of that grip. You'll have to tighten that. That actually brings the motor actually sitting off the gear, and once you tighten that, it brings it up to the gear, and you'll see it will connect and your blaster will be ready to go. So if you have got one of these and you do have that problem, that is the easy fix. That is what it is. So do not worry, your blaster's not broken. You just need to adjust that motor. The gearbox inside of it is 1 mil thicker than all your M401s and Gen 8 and Gen 9. So the quality of the gearbox inside of this is actually stronger and can take more of a beating than all your Gen 8s and Gen 9 gearboxes, unless your Gen 9's a V2 and is nylon. So straight out, you can upgrade this gearbox. You can put metal gears, you can put the nylon metal ladder plunger in there. It can take a beating. Just be careful with the motor you put on. If you put anything over 37K, it won't last as long. So if you stay below 37,000 RPM motors, you will do okay. So overall, this blaster is amazing. I've seen a lot of them. Taking it apart is a bit more difficult than a Gen 9 or a Gen 8, and I will do a video. Or my mate, Tactical Recruit, that's his YouTube. He might even do a video, because taking these apart is a long process. But once you get your head around it, it's pretty straightforward. So I do recommend the Wells M4. Even the look of it, it looks much different and much more realistic than a Gen 9. I think it has a lot to do with the handguard and just the texture of that nylon front foregrip and everything. So even the buttstock is heavy, everything's heavy on it. The way it clicks and slides is just amazing. So we actually have these on special today and probably for the rest of the month for $175. Now, I don't know how much you got yours for, if it was 200 plus, 190, I don't know, but we're doing them special today and for the rest of this month for 175. So get your hands on one. These things are amazing, such a beautiful blaster. There's not much that can compare to the build of this straight out the box. We will be following this up with a field test outside. General information, this is a great blaster. We've talked about the gearbox, we've talked about the build and the construction of this. All right guys, so we're outside with the Wells M4. We're just gonna see how it runs. We're at exactly 15 meter range, so I'm just gonna test the accuracy just here with the electric targets here, as you can see, like we did with the M24 sniper the other day. So we're going to see how it is. It's a bit further than the sniper, just because it does pump with an electric motor and everything. So we're going to see how it goes over that range, and how it does single fire and how it does automatic fire. So let's see how we go. Now we're going to try with fully automatic. Let's do that again. Wells M4 is actually quite accurate. I've done about 3 mag worth of shots, and it just depends. Out here is quite windy, but I think if you're playing indoor or got it on a place that's less windy, it's actually quite accurate. I tried it before, it was a little bit inaccurate because it was quite windy, but as soon as the wind died down, much more accurate. The battery just died, so I couldn't get that last one, but yeah, much more accurate than I expected, and it does go hard. So overall, it's a great blaster, and I highly recommend it. For $175, I'm doing a special, so get your hands on one. The link will be in the description below, so get your hands on one, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great week.
Yeah.